How do you chase a new life if debt and financial pressures are chasing you? The story of Amy might help you understand how you can make it happen. So this is Amy, and she is part of our beautiful community, and she has changed her life in less than 2 years. So she was also in that situation where financial pressures and burnout was chasing her. She was working 3 jobs. Life happens, and you see, she is divorced and she doesn't have any other support. So she needed to support her 3 kids all by herself, just like my mom. She worked like that for 3 years straight, working shifts from 12 to 18 hours a day, and that led her to burnout. Of course, she was miserable and she was tired of making money for somebody else. But as a woman in her 50s, she doesn't really know how to start a business on her own. She doesn't know how to have a business. She doesn't know how to manage a business. Yes, she was earning decent money from her 3 jobs, but you see, this happens in a lot of family. She was being disconnected from her own children. The relationship was not there anymore. And that is when it hit home for her. She needed to be home when her kids need her there. One day, her daughter, she put her on TikTok so that she can watch her daughter dance. And she scrolled up and she saw about this business, like working 2 to 3 hours a day, earn 100% profit, and she was really interested. She always knew that people were earning income online and there were other ways to pay the bills. But even though she knew that she needed to take action and that thing is what she wanted, she struggled really to take action and make a change in her life. But when she remembers herself that she is losing the relationship with her own kids, that became her motivator, her fuel. She didn't want that to happen, so she needed to do the change. She didn't have any option. So she got into the program and she didn't even know what was digital marketing was. She was not using a lot of social media platforms. She was busy. She didn't have the time for it. So she started with zero knowledge. And when she started, she was still working on her 3 jobs. So what she did is she focused on her lunch breaks. All right. And that is when she dedicated time to improve herself and her own business. She followed to the T the step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and she never skipped the day 1. She kept on showing up for her family, for her business, and for herself. And when she started earning money from her own phone near her kids, she started to quit 1 job. And 10 weeks later, she was quitting the other 2 jobs. So she was really happy getting her time and energy back, and the bills was paid. She was no longer having the financial pressures, and that the best thing that she has is that she and her children are together 24/7. She is present, and she started getting back the relationship with her kids, which was the most important thing for her. My name is Joanne, and I was also burned out just like Amy. I was working hard, getting nowhere. But you guys, I didn't want to be in that situation anymore, and just like Amy, I took action. And I know a lot of you guys are hard worker and you also want that financial freedom. But let me tell you, if you do not change what you're doing today, unfortunately, in the next 6 months, you're going to have the same results of struggle, exhaustion, and living paycheck to paycheck, or even with debt. For me and Amy, there is no going back, but what about you? So are you ready to move forward with us? If yes, I want you to comment right in the comment section below.